Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee Kelly, Regional Sales Manager with Greywood in Calgary, and welcome to the exclusive launch of Building 2 at Park South, the moment so many of us have been waiting for, and we are thrilled to have all of you join us today. Building 1 at Park South was a huge success and launched only 2 months ago and was over 90% sold out in only 3 weeks. We heard from so many of you who had clients that were anxious to get into this fantastic project that we fast-tracked the launch of Building 2, and we can't wait to share the details with you today. But before we get into the information, we wanted to give you an exclusive inside look at just how incredible this community is and to give you an update on what's happening in Calgary's real estate market. If you have any questions as we go through the presentation, please pop them into the Q&A box along with your full name, and our team will reach out to you personally after the presentation.
Welcome and thanks for joining us today. We're very excited to be launching yet another fantastic community within Greywood Developments, Park South at Fish Creek Exchange. My name is Patrick Briscoe, and I'm the VP of Development for Greywood here in Calgary. I'm standing here in front of the iconic and award-winning City of Calgary Central Library, which is only a 20-minute drive from Fish Creek Exchange. I know you're all eager to hear about the details of our newest launch, but before we get into Park South, I want to tell you a little bit more about Greywood, our scope of work here in Calgary, and why Greywood believes in the Calgary investment opportunity. Greywood has a rich history in development, developing over 29,000 units over its 35 years in operation. We're currently underway with over 4,100 units in development, valued at $3 billion. Of the 12 communities we have in the works in Greywood's current portfolio, 3 of them are located here in Calgary. When looking for new sites in Calgary, our focus is on selecting the best of the best. Our Calgary communities are all AAA locations, steps to transit, retail, parks, schools, restaurants, culture, sporting events, and Calgary's landmarks, including provincial parks, rivers, and institutions. We look for locations that provide access, cultivate community, and enrich neighborhoods that we're building in. And Park South at Fish Creek Exchange offers all of the above. But before we get into those, I think it's worth your while for me to tell you about our other fantastic communities here in Calgary. First off, the Theodore Condos. Under construction and located in one of the most vibrant communities in Calgary, Kensington, Theodore has been a fantastic success. To give you a sense of perspective of its location, I'd compare Kensington to Leslieville or the Junction in Toronto. Highly accessible, steps to transit, parks and schools, and with over 250 shops and restaurants, it's a 5-minute bike ride from the downtown core. This site is another perfect example of the principles that have guided us in selecting fantastic investment opportunities. Today, construction is progressing nicely, and I'm happy to report we're approximately 70% sold. Next in our portfolio is a really exciting new project for us. Still in the development phases, but coming soon is Eau Claire. We are extremely excited to share our upcoming development in the prestigious community of Eau Claire West. In the heart of downtown and one of the last remaining river-accessible sites in the city, Greywood's Eau Claire Tower will be one of the most exclusive locations in the city. Think of this as the Yorkville of Calgary, but with amazing river views, easy-to-access transit, a quick walk to the financial core, and directly across the street from the Calgary Peace Bridge. We're working hard to get this site ready for launch, so keep an eye out for exciting updates later in the year. As you can see, we have a lot going on here in Calgary. Our team is firmly committed and working hard to bring fantastic communities to this great city. We believe in the tremendous value that Calgary offers, the diversification and growth taking place here, the livability of Calgary and its reputation on an international level as one of the top places in the world to live, and as a market that is primed for growth. Once again, thank you for joining us here today. We are so excited to bring you yet another great community with Building 2 at Park South. This is an opportunity you won't want to miss out on, and I know that Kaylee is eager to go through all the details with you.
Hi everyone, we're so excited to be bringing you Park South at Fish Creek Exchange. Park South at Fish Creek Exchange has been a fantastic success. Building 1 sold out in record-breaking time, and this is a truly one-of-a-kind opportunity, and we're so excited to announce that we fast-tracked the launch of Building Number 2. If the success of Building Number 1 is any indication, you won't want to miss out on this opportunity because it will sell out fast. Like Building 1, we'll offer similar floor plans, plus we also have some brand new plans that we're so excited to share with you. This building, you'll also be able to take advantage of some fantastic price points and incentives for both you and your clients. And building number 2 will be your final opportunity to own at Park South. Plus, with this building, we saved the best for last. It's located at the highest point of the site, and you'll be able to take advantage of some fantastic views. And an investment in Calgary is a no-brainer. We have affordable price points, low out-of-pocket closing costs, and suites that cash flow positive. And unlike in Ontario, our closing costs are incredibly low, averaging about $2,000, and that includes legal fees. How is that even possible? Well, in Alberta, we just don't have the land transfer tax, development charges, occupancy fees, and levies that you find in Ontario. It's that simple. And Calgary's market is on fire. We're starting to see homes that are listed and being sold within 24 hours, multiple offers coming in. It's a sign of things really starting to take off. And if the growth in Toronto is any indication, you're going to want to make sure you get in now and take advantage of the affordable price points before things really start to boom. We're seeing the city really diversify. Most recently, we've seen an influx of tech companies relocate to Calgary and absorb the premium downtown office space. One of the driving factors of this growth is affordability, but we'll touch on that a bit more later. So let's take a look at what sets Park South apart from every other community in Calgary. And when it comes to new Calgary communities, there really is no comparison. Park South is less than 50 steps to Fish Creek Provincial Park and is the only new community in Calgary with direct LRT access. Not to mention, you're surrounded by over 250 urban amenities, including grocery stores, coffee shops, restaurants, pubs, pharmacy, and so much more. And today we wanted to give you the inside scoop on just how connected this community is, because really when it comes to new Calgary communities, there is no comparison. Not only are you only a 20-minute commute from downtown Calgary, but you're also connected to 2 of our major higher education centers, State and the University of Calgary. And speaking of education centers, there are some fantastic schools all within walking distance of Park South. Everything from elementary schools up to St. Mary's University, that's only 8 blocks away. And nothing beats being steps from your own 19-acre backyard. And Park South is only 50 steps from beloved Fish Creek Provincial Park. And in today's day and age, when so many of us are working from home, nothing beats grabbing your bike and going for a lunch break ride or spending your weekends exploring the paths, creeks, meadows, and so much more. Fish Creek Provincial Park is also the 2nd largest urban park in Canada, and the activities available are endless. Plus, you can take advantage of over 250 urban amenities that surround Park South. You don't have to go very far to get your groceries, grab a coffee, go out for a fantastic dinner, and have all your shopping needs covered. There is no other community in Calgary that offers this many day-to-day services this close. And only 5 minutes away from the new Ring Road, which provides easy and quick access to every corner of the city and is only an hour and a half away from world-class mountains and resorts of Banff and Canmore. And not to mention the fantastic retail that's already inside the community. The business owners recognize the opportunity to start their business venture and lay down roots inside this growing community. Plus, we have some future retail that will be coming to the community. There's another 2-acre parcel in Fish Creek Exchange that will include over 10,000 square feet of brand new retail. This will really add to the community and enhance the already established services and amenities. Throughout the community, over 20% of the space will be designated as green space, which is double the amount that you would find in a typical Calgary community. This space will be used for parks, pathways, playgrounds, and green space, which will really just add to the peaceful and quiet nature of this community. We hear it all the time from our homeowners, just how wonderful it is to come home to a community that's quiet and peaceful. There are so many reasons why an investment in Park South is such an incredible opportunity. And to be honest, I could go on for hours about all the features and benefits, but who better to show you our show suites and go through all the features and finishes than our sales team. So let's head into the presentation center and meet with them. Now I'd like to introduce you to our Park South sales team, Sandy Tang and Cindy Chang, who are here to help answer all of your questions and to help guide you through the process. Sandy and Cindy joined our team earlier this year and just fell in love with the lifestyle and amenities that surround Park South. And they're going to take you through showing you more about the model suites and the features and finishes.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm the area sales manager at Fish Creek Exchange and Park South here in Calgary. And this is Cindy, my sales associate, and together we make up the Park South sales team. When you are building a brand new home with Greywood, what's really great is that our premium high-end finishes are so standard, so you're gonna find out that you don't need to do much. So for example, you are able to select from 4 professionally designed interior color palettes, or you can choose to mix and match if you're feeling a little bit creative. So we're gonna take it over to Cindy and she's gonna point out the high-end finishes.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to show you this amazing entertainment kitchen.
As you can see, you do have an eating bar here as well as quartz countertops, which is a standard with us. Look at the amount of storage you have here. These cabinets are 42-inch height cabinets that go all the way up to your ceiling. You also have stainless steel appliances that are included in your home. You do have options to upgrades if you choose to do so. Next up, we have luxury vinyl plank flooring and the massive windows that you have. They just make the space look so much more open.
If you missed out on building number 1, now is your opportunity to get in early and take advantage of a market that's on the rise. You won't want to be kicking yourself in a few years saying that you missed out on this fantastic opportunity. But don't just take our word for it. We've brought in Jackson Cornelius from Urban Analytics to share all the details of what's happening in the Calgary market. Jackson, over to you.
My name is Jackson Cornelius, and I'm the Manager of Market and Advisory in Alberta with Urban Analytics. And here's what you should know about Calgary's dynamic multifamily real estate market. Calgary's a beautiful city that consistently ranks in the top 5 most livable urban centers across the world. It has an extremely diverse population and demographic and earns the highest average annual income out of any major Canadian city. Throughout the back half of 2020, Calgary's real estate market experienced a massive release and pent-up demand, and this was largely caused by the pandemic. And this is a trend that's definitely persisted into the first few months of 2021. But it's important to know where this demand is being attracted to and why. Out of the 145 actively selling new multifamily projects throughout the city, 32% of them are located in the outer south suburban communities. Now, this represents around 27% of total market inventory, or around 3,300 units, 53% of which belong to the townhome sector. Now, these outer south communities represented 38% of total absorbed new multifamily units in the first quarter of the year, with nearly 65% of these sales being generated by townhomes and the balance being made up of wood frame condominiums. These south communities are largely made up of recently constructed developments, which are rich with green space, new retail developments, schools, and are surrounded by major city roadways, which make commuting fast and convenient and are definitely a large contributing factor for the attraction of buyers to these areas. But it's important to note who is buying in these communities and what's really motivating them to purchase. Based on our surveys over the past year or so, the market has been largely driven by first-time and entry-level home buyers, which include young professionals, couples, and families. And while the market has previously been more balanced with buyer demographics made up of entry-level home buyers, downsizers, and investors, the low interest rates and cost of borrowing have really caused many of these young buyers to enter into the market with this goal of home ownership. Another major factor which is driving the demand in these communities is just the relative affordability for homes compared to those in the inner city. On average, a townhome in any one of these south communities is around $135,000 more affordable compared to those closer to the city center, while a wood frame condominium is now over $160,000 cheaper. Average unit sizes are also known to be slightly larger in these suburban-oriented projects, which means that buyers are able to have more space for less cost. The pandemic has drastically changed people's working environments in that many Calgarians are now required to work from home rather than from the office. Whether or not this trend will persist to the degree which it currently stands, many home buyers have assumed that this will be the case for the foreseeable future and has really driven them to look for larger units which are more conducive to this working from home environment. And due to this relative affordability for homes located in these south communities, young professionals and couples have really been attracted to these areas in search of larger, more affordable space.
The choice is clear. When it comes to investing in Calgary, Park South ticks all the boxes, and we can't wait to share the details with you on building number 2.
And now let's dive into the details. Building 2 is your final opportunity to own in Park South, and we've truly saved the best for last. So not only can your clients take advantage of incredible pricing with nearly 80% of the suites priced under $400,000, including parking and locker, but Building 2 will also be located at the highest point of the site where you can take advantage of some incredible views. Not to mention that suite's cash flow positive with incredibly low closing costs. And we'll take a look at some of our top picks shortly. Park South at Fish Creek Exchange is Southwest Calgary's hottest selling new community and has a history of success. Phase 1 sold out in record-breaking time. And as we touched on earlier, Park South Building 1 was over 90% sold out, and our townhomes were over 50% sold out in only 3 weeks. As you can see, this is a hot community that's positioned for huge growth, and there are so many that are recognizing this incredible opportunity. And today we wanted to give you an exclusive sneak peek at our brand new, never before seen plans that are only available in Building 2. Our brand new 2 and 3 bedroom layouts have been thoughtfully designed with elements that local Calgarians seek in a new home. And as I mentioned earlier, Building 2 is located at the highest point of the site, where many of the suites have the opportunity to take advantage of some incredible views. With affordability at the forefront of everyone's minds these days, Calgary really ticks a lot of the affordability boxes in comparison to other major Canadian cities, and really is an easy, hassle-free, and affordable investment opportunity. So not only do we have affordable price points, but you can also take advantage of a low 5% deposit, no development charges, no land transfer tax, no foreign buyers tax, and Calgary really favors the landlord with no rental cap and low taxes. So not only can you take advantage of affordable pricing and low out-of-pocket expenses, but every single suite in Park South cash flows. So these suites not only carry themselves, but you can also take advantage of an annual surplus between $339 to well over $2,500 a year. So let's take a look at a few of our top picks. As I mentioned, our brand new B model will sell quick. This is our brand new 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom with prices starting in the $280s. This suite gets an annual cash flow of over $1,900, which is an incredible cash flow to take advantage of. And we've also brought back Building 1's top seller, our fantastic E model at 850 square feet. This great 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom starts in the low 300s, and you're looking at an annual estimated cash flow of over $2,500 per year. So these are just such fantastic opportunities for your clients to take advantage of. Cash flowing suites, low out-of-pocket expenses, and low deposit structure. Now, in addition to that, we also have some fantastic limited time launch incentives for both you and for your clients. So for your clients, we're offering 80% of available suites will be priced under $400,000, and they can take advantage of a low 5% deposit, Greywood's 3-year rental program, free assignment fees, and capped closing costs at $2,000. And of course, for you, we have some fantastic incentives to share as well. So you can take advantage of a 4% commission, plus there's up to $20,000 in retroactive bonuses that are on the table. Plus 4 or more sales will give you access to Greywood Calgary's Platinum Agent Club, where you can receive additional incentive opportunities and first access to future Greywood Calgary releases. So what happens next? Worksheets are being accepted immediately, and this exclusive incentive offer is only available until April 29th. Units will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis by worksheet submission, and all worksheets can be sent by email to info@fishcreekexchange.ca to be considered. We'll send you suite confirmation within 24 hours of worksheet and deposit receipt, and all deals will be signed electronically through Avesto. It's really that easy. And today you'll also have access to our exclusive agent portal, where you can take advantage of our preview price list, Greywood's guide to purchasing in Calgary, investor program, and incentives. So our exclusive password, which is case sensitive, is Fish Creek VIP. And of course, we'll be sending you an email with this exclusive password to log on to the agent portal right after this presentation is completed. And our Park South sales team are excited to meet with you and chat with you about this exciting opportunity and to help you get those worksheets in. So Sandy and Cindy are our Park South sales team. They can be reached directly at 587-481-3111 or info@fishcreekexchange.ca. And that concludes our presentation. So thank you so much for joining us today. And our team are so excited to hear from you and to help you get those worksheets in. If you do have any questions that have come up during the presentation, please drop them into the Q&A box along with your full name, and our team will reach out to you personally to help answer your questions. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.